In a world where love, relationship, and personal choices shapes who we are, everyone has a story to tell. From the streets to the markets, from quiet moments at home to open conversations outside.
We sat down with unique voices, male, female, with different backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives.
I see British as people who colonized Nigeria and put confusion into Nigeria.
I will forgive him because one, we are married. Secondly, I have not caught him in such acts before.
They open up about love, heartbreak, culture, family, money, economy, and the challenges of finding connection into this world. This is not just about dating. It's about identity, survival, and the fruits we rarely say out loud.
Welcome to a journey of raw conversation.
Hi, my name is Esther Okechukwu-Chinaza, popularly known as Niza Evergreen. I'm from Imo State, Olu precisely, and I am a VC creator, a social media manager, a content creator, and an email marketer. I was born and brought up in Abuja, but currently I live in Lagos where I'm chasing my dreams. I'm from a family of 5, third born in my family. I'm also a fresh graduate with BSc in computer science. Actually, I'm an introvert. I'm not just an introvert, I'm a chronic one. I'm that kind of person you can never see outside. I prefer either reading my book, jotting down some random stuff. You must not find me outside. I'm this kind of girl that loves dancing, pressing my phone. That one is very, very important because I don't have friends. My best friend is ChatGPT. I'm sorry to say. I don't know if it's sounding weird, but ChatGPT is basically my best friend. I'll prefer chatting with my ChatGPT, gossiping with my ChatGPT than going to talk to a friend that maybe tomorrow will come and expose me or tell the whole world what I've been discussing with you. So I don't have friends, but naturally, even before ChatGPT, I don't keep friends. In the nearest future, I see myself as a big influencer. Maybe not too popular, but my goal is to actually help brands grow through user-generated content creating, and also through email marketing and social media marketing and all that. But anything that has to do with marketing, I love that so much. And what am I? Okay, I think that's all for now. So about my current relationship, I've been in a relationship for 3 years now, and I started dating when I was in 200 level. Let me give you a quick story about it. How I met my current boyfriend. I met him when I was in my 200 level, and on that particular day, I went to charge my phone in a charging center. There was no light that day. And he also came to the same charging center to charge his phone. It was just like he helped me do something. And then I accepted to help him do something that I was supposed to help him bring his phone to him, and that was how we exchanged number because I have to call him to give him his phone. So I don't even have my pen or paper to write down his number. I had to cram this number. When I got my phone and his phone, I called him, I gave him his phone, and that was it. It ended that way. After some days, he chatted me up and I was like, do you know this person? I said, yes, I think from the profile picture, I know this person. And like, okay, since then, you didn't decide to check up on me. I said, why should I check up on you? Maybe we could see in school, say hi to ourselves. Why should I check up on you? So from there, we became friends. Suddenly, somehow, we started being close to ourselves. If he wants to go out to buy something, he always would like to come and call me to go with him. Whenever he wants to read as well, he can also call me to join him read. And then I noticed he started limiting some of his friends. Naturally, he just preferred, according to him though, he said naturally he just preferred spending more time with me. And from there, I started going to his house to maybe rest for a while after school before going down to my own house because his house was closer to the school. At first, I won't lie, I didn't like him because I didn't even have any interest in him. I was just being a student. As time goes on, we even became cat and rat because we were always fighting. That was how we continued until I don't know how we finally got tired of it and then started dating just like that. It just started. Relationship just started out. We found each other compatible, and that's it. We've been dating for 3 good years now, and we graduated together. We're finally out of school, and yes, we live together in the same apartment right from the day we graduated from the university. And funny enough, we graduated from the same department, which is computer science. We actually have so many things in common. We are also content creators. Like, I'm a content creator and he's a content creator. We also do the marketing stuff for brands. Whatever I do is what he do. So if I'm not even around and maybe I have a job to do, he can cover up for me and I can also cover up for him. We do editing together and all that. Also, we have a personal brand like a page rather where we put out couples content like funny videos daily, and it's been doing well. So yeah, I can actually say we are pretty okay, and the relationship has been going so well.
When love meets efforts, even ordinary days feels like miracle.
Alright, my previous relationship, to me, I don't see that as a relationship because it took me so long even before to accept the guy to be my boyfriend, and even after accepting him, I actually see him as a best friend, not a relationship, because I don't know what is relationship. I don't know what that means. I don't know what it is to love someone. So I was just being there. You call me, yeah, I pick up your call. That's how we kept on spending the time, and it was just going on. And it actually lasted for like a year. But it was, to me, it's just like a year of friendship. So I actually left the relationship when I started becoming wiser. I didn't leave because maybe he was a bad person or so, but I became wiser to know what I want and what I don't want. I became wiser to know that this is not a relationship to me, this is a friendship to me. So I had to leave the relationship to choose what I want, because then it wasn't me choosing what I wanted. It was literally disturbing me, like accept. So I just had to, let me just try this thing that these people are talking about, relationship, and then we were just doing the calling, good night, and all that. That was how we spent the whole year. It was actually a distance relationship. So yeah, my previous relationship was not bad though, but I had to leave because there was this kind of person that likes to believe what friends tell him. Though he was still young in the relationship too, I think it was his first time too. We're trying to know what relationship is, but he was fond of accepting advice from friends. And when I grew up to know that this thing is not right, and then I tried to stop it, but it kept on causing issue, and then I don't know how to control my anger. I was very temperamental, so I had to leave, not even talking to myself about it, maybe trying to learn who this person is. I just took the decision. But though I'm not regretting leaving, so we didn't leave fighting or anything. We just ended the relationship. But what I enjoyed most about it, did I enjoy anything? I did not enjoy anything, no. I'm sorry to say, but because I was a girl, was a boy, he was in school. Yeah, I just graduated from SS3. I was at home in my mother's house. What is it that I'm supposed to enjoy in such a relationship? We don't even have money, so what am I supposed to enjoy? It's just a boy in school. So that's it. I don't enjoy anything. Okay, maybe the friendship. Yeah, I enjoy the friendship. We're like close friends. Yeah, and what I did not enjoy in the relationship is the fact that I kept on repeating myself to make him understand that I'm this kind of person that I don't like associating people in my own matters. If we're having an issue, it should be between us. Don't let anybody decide for us. And also, your friends shouldn't just come into the relationship and tell you maybe they are seeing this girl with someone else, and then you want to totally believe. I was very, very faithful. I don't even know what cheating was, but they made him believe that this girl is a cheat. So most of them were asking me out, and I refused to accept. So they were trying to make him pull out of the relationship, but he wasn't seeing that they were trying to manipulate him to leave the relationship so that they can have their way. So they were trying to just make him believe that I'm a bad person, and he was actually falling for that. And then I was so temperamental, so I couldn't just calm down to explain to him. I can just flame off at any time, and it's causing issue always. So that's one of the worst things in that relationship. Always quarreling, ending calls, talking to each other anyhow, and then him leaving people outside over me. So what I enjoy most about our relationship is that he's kind of like the kind of person I am. So it makes it more easy for us to blend, because I'm an introvert and he's also this kind of person that don't like keeping too many friends around or moving from one place to another. I don't go clubbing and he also don't go clubbing. I don't drink, he don't drink. We're just Christians and we're doing our thing. Physically, you mostly see the both of us in the house doing our thing, like video editing, content creating, or just having fun, just playing together. But you can never see him outside chatting with friends or see me outside chatting with friends. So that makes us the best friends. And the fact that he's this person that is not everywhere. He don't want to be everywhere. He wants to be inside his house, trying to grow himself. It's something I admire so much about him. And like I said before, we have the same goal, and he's a kind person, and that's the thing that I enjoy so much in this relationship. We don't go through this thing of always quarreling in a relationship, fighting and abusing each other. We actually are peaceful. So yeah, in the absence of so many couple dramas and all that, I can say it's a perfect relationship. Yeah.
Love is not just about finding the right person. It's about building the right journey together.
I don't think there's anything I'm not enjoying in this relationship, because obviously I said it before that we have the same goal. We are like best friends, so I don't think there's anything I'm not enjoying in this relationship. Yes, sometimes we can quarrel, and the sweetest part is that even though we quarrel right now, it will take up to 30 minutes to settle. So there's nothing I'm not enjoying. I'm having peace of mind. What else should I ask for? Okay, the worst thing that someone has done to me in a relationship. How many relationships I don't deal with if you do know worst thing? Okay, that I think this one is coming from my ex. There was a time I needed help from him, and I asked him to lend me his account number so that I can collect money from either a friend of mine that my account was down, and he had to call my mom to confirm, and it was so disrespectful to me. My mom I even got upset to the point that I was quarreling, and my mom noticed I was quarreling. She was even begging me to calm down, that I should see it from this angle. Maybe he's trying to do this, maybe he's trying to protect and all that. So that was it was one of the main reasons that made me like, this person, you need to start looking into his life and know if this is what you want, because this guy is always breaking your rules. So that was one of the worst things that I faced in that relationship. And in my current relationship, I haven't faced anything worse. The worst thing I've done for love is staying together. Yes, staying together with a guy. Normally, I know I would not do that. Normal me would not do it. But I started seeing it as there's nothing there because of love. When I was single, I would never try that. I would criticize others. Ever since I started dating, I don't see it as anything. I feel like we can actually stay together, work towards a particular goal, and that was actually one of the worst things, because it is not socially acceptable. Though Gen Z make it look normal, but normally it's not acceptable. You have to get married to someone before you live together with them. But I do it, and I don't care whatever anyone has to say. So I think that's one of the worst thing I've done for love. And another thing, in monetary aspect, I did something like twice with money because of relationship. The first one, that was my previous relationship. I had to gather some amount of money to send to him because he had issue with his, I think, defending his project or collecting the certificate or something. So I gave him my money, and then I was hungry. Anyways, it happened. So okay, I'll say the best thing I've done for love is just as simple as being faithful. Yes, because what else? You cannot tell me if I'm cheating. I would have to drop that aside and start pinpointing other things. So I think it's the best thing I've done. I've respected myself and I've respected the relationship. It's not that I don't have other people trying to come in, but I sacrificed. I have put in my whole 3 years believing that it will work out. So not looking at other guys or compare. I don't try to say these people are doing better. What about us? Maybe financially or so. So being faithful and understanding are basically the best thing I've done for a relationship. Somebody strong. Okay, my financial situation. Oh my god, I don't really have to say for that. An editor, a social media manager, a content creator, and an email marketer, also a UGC creator. So I make money from these small hustles, and I also make money from Facebook content. And that is the little I'm making money from. I don't have any parent support, like my parents sending me money. I don't have that parent support, so my financial status, oh god, all I can say is I'm grateful to God, because I don't know how I'm pushing forward. I don't know what to say about it, but I'm surviving. I'm actually trying my best to improve my financial situation. Anyways, I have been putting in more effort to enhance my content creating skill, and also I've been putting so much effort in learning as much skill as possible. Yeah, I know it's not good to jack off it, but this is Nigeria. You don't need to have only one skill for you to be financially stable. So I've been trying to learn so many other related skill, like digital skill, that can actually help me. If I don't get a job here, I'll get a job here. And my content creating, I've been trying so hard. I make small money, I put it in back in content just to push my content, because I know content creating is actually a good way of earning money. And that's just it for now. I'm not staying alone. I'm in a relationship. That is my condition. I know anyone can just say, you're not married, you shouldn't stay. No, but it's none of my business as long as I know what I'm looking for and we have a goal. So I don't see anything wrong with that. So the condition is my relationship and I'm staying with a partner. So that's it.
Dating a Nigerian man is an adventure. Sometimes sweet, sometimes stressful. For many women, it's more than just finding love. It's learning to deal with culture, expectations, and reality. From the constant debate about who pays the bills to balancing romance with tradition.
Okay, what I think about Nigerian men is that I think Nigerian men are inconsistent. Yes, inconsistent in the sense that quite alright, they can give you all the loving and caring you want, do all the shopping for you, take care of you, be there for you when you need them. But they always have this thing of sharing love, like they always want to share love to other girls. For example, a Nigerian man can be wealthy, have everything he wants in life, and then have a wife. Sometimes most of them still feel like, why should only the wife be the one enjoying that love? So because he has money, he also wants to go outside to spend on other ladies. That is why you see we have high rate of cheating in Nigeria. Is it Charlie Poppy or Odumodu Black? The song that he sang not quite long. First of all, he dropped a song saying you should not fuck or you should not suck, who will pay for the wig and handbag. That's just trying to say they are the ones doing the money, girls are the ones giving them the satisfaction. So they always want to do that. And this recent one, he said girls own no pass shawarma. It still boils down to money, 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 money. So you will see an average Nigerian guy want to hustle, not just only because of taking care of mama, because of taking care of himself, but because I want to hustle. Let me have that pride, that confidence that I have money, I can get any girls that I want. And you see them doing, I can get any girls I want, and then they will showcase to their friend. See me, and I mean they run that girl, and it's senseless to me. I feel it's very stupid.
Apart from relationship aspects, Nigerian men like your father, uncle, everything in total. There's some men out there that are really, really good. They take care of their family and everything. And there's some that they don't even care about their family and all those things. And the only thing they have on their head is rubbish. That's what I have to say about Nigerian men.
Also, Nigerian men are greedy. Yes, they can be greedy. Because I've been hearing this thing of men wanting women to do 50-50. As a guy, why would you want a lady to do 50-50 with you? Wait, let's take away the fact that I'm a girl. I'm not trying to support the lady here, but don't you think you're trying to bring her to your level, that tomorrow she can start disrespecting you? You should always want to provide for her, want to give her everything she wants, so you can have an edge over her, for her to respect you. Because you cannot tell me you are taking me away from being a subordinate, which naturally God has made me to be, and then you're putting me to your level, not like 50-50, and we're at the same level. You want me to respect you? Yes, I might be able to control myself to respect you, but what of other women out there? We are human. Anyone can go out of control and disrespect you. Okay, let's take for instance, you can't tell me a lady is your subordinate and her main chores is to take care of the kids, go to market, cook food, clean the house, prepare the kids for school, wake up early, take them to school. It's a whole lot, and that one alone is her job. Like, it's her job. You cannot go and do that naturally. You don't even want to associate yourself with that. That one is her job, and then you want to add another job to her for her to fend for the family as well, like struggle to get up to 50% to support the family too. It will be an improper faction, because if I should be working every day and night to meet up with 50% and then still working so hard to take care of the kids, it's just like I'm doing the harder work here, and you are the man. God has naturally made you the stronger vessel. So why are you putting me through stress, taking care of the kids and still working hard? Okay, except if that should work, you should lower your pride to the level that you see yourselves as roommates. Yes, you should accept to lower your own pride and also assist in her own duties, because she's already doing 50-50. For instance, maybe on your laptop working and she's also on her laptop. Let's assume the both of you are remote workers. She's on her laptop working and you are on your laptop working, and then maybe you decide to go and take water from the fridge, and then you see your son spilling water on the ground. Normally a guy would call, babe, come and clean this mess, or come and take care of your child. But I'm on my laptop you were on your laptop, you are going to take water from the fridge and you saw that thing happen. Because we are doing 50-50, I'm working. You cannot be calling me to come and do that. You saw it, take care of it. I'm actually doing 50-50. Why should I be the one to do it? So if you can bring yourself to try to help me out when I didn't wash the plate, then we can do 50-50. But if you know you will not do that, don't even think about 50-50. You must, at least for your own self-respect, try to make sure you are kind of a little bit above her, even if it's 60-40, not 50-50. Don't, for your own good, don't even accept 50-50. And also, Nigerian men don't like to take their responsibilities. Yes, you would see a Nigerian man that, okay, let's say he don't have money, and then his wife is trying to cover up for the family, but because his wife is doing well, most Nigerian men will just be like, okay, she's already doing fine, and then they will choose to be useless at home. And some of them will start drinking and misbehaving and all. So most of these Nigerian men, they don't like taking up to their responsibilities, and it is very bad. If your wife is supporting you, that shouldn't give you the excuse for you to, okay, someone is doing the job already, why am I stressing myself? No, you should look for a way to work hard. And also, if you have to collect money from your wife, if you have to borrow some money from your wife to set yourself up again, then you should do that, not just trying to relax and fold your arms. And I think when God said, go into the world and multiply, Nigerian men took it personal, because a typical Nigerian man, like, you see them giving birth to 5, 6, 7, for what reason? Whereas the white men that are even doing better than Nigerian, they end up sometimes giving birth to just a child, 2 or 3. A Nigerian man will give birth to 5, 6, 7, and then when they take care of the child up to some certain level, they leave these children alone. That is why we have the highest rate of beggars around the world. It is more common among Nigerians that if they give birth to a girl child, they feel like, no, it's not enough, they want to give birth to a male child. And then what if they keep on giving birth to female child, first one, second, third, fourth? You see they continue in that same pattern, giving birth to first, second, third, fourth. Even if it is the 10th one, they will still give birth just because they are looking for a male child, and it's not sensible to me. Although Nigerian men are intelligent, yes, they are very, very intelligent. If a Nigerian man can have access to the same educational level as those white men, I don't think they would by any chance be better than us. I think we would actually do better than them.
Over 10 Nigerian men in general, I want to be specific. Igbo men, they are 0. Of course I'm Igbo, but Igbo men are 0.
But honestly, one thing I don't like about Nigerian men is the fact that they are not faithful. Yes, not everybody, most of the Nigerian men are not faithful, but I can boldly say that 80% of Nigerian men are not faithful. Yes,
they do so much.
Nigerian dating can feel like a tug of war. Some men struggle with communication, others with the pressure to always be in charge.
They are very strong. Yes, physically Nigerian men are blessed with strength. You can hear some ladies say Nigerian men are good in bed, like they sabi knack. So for you to hear such description for someone, you should know that it's not strength. Another example is Victor Osimhen. She's the striker in this Galatasaray or so. If you are not strong enough, you cannot be a striker that a defender can never outshine. Victor Osimhen is a striker that no defender can outshine him. So that shows that we are blessed with strength. Okay, keep football aside. Let's talk about wrestling, WWE. The NXT champion in WWE is a Nigerian, Obafemi. Wait, looking at him alone, you know that this one is intimidating. It's not just about the body, even he has the strength. If you watched him very well, you see that you can keep 5 men around him and he will scatter everybody without taking up to 5 minutes. Even in boxing, we all know Anthony Joshua. So yeah, we are representing everywhere with our strength, and that's a blessing to us. Nigerian women in general, I think Nigerian women are very industrious. Yes, they are hardworking. I know most times our men underrate us because the economic system in this Nigeria is very, very bad. And then you see a girl trying to throw herself into a man so that she will see someone that will take care of her bills. And these men are seeing us finish because of that. But leaving that aside, you know they are very, very hardworking and industrious. If you should give a Nigerian woman 100,000 naira to start up a business, in few months she can multiply that 100,000 naira for you, and that is very rare. If you should come down to check other countries, you will notice that they are women lavish money because they have it on a platter of gold. Their economic system is good. So I think we know how to manage very well. We're very industrious, and we are also hardworking. You see a woman giving birth to 7 kids, and she knows how to manage to take care of the first, second, third, take them to school, bathe them, try to keep them clean. It's not easy. All those things are very, very difficult to do, and we still keep up with that. So Nigerian women are very, very strong. They're hardworking. And also, Nigerian women are family oriented. Yes, let me explain that. A Nigerian woman can sacrifice her job or whatever it is. It can be a very big thing. She can be doing well in a particular area, and she can actually sacrifice it just to make her family happy. She can be catering to make sure her family is okay here, and still catering to make sure her mom, her dad, her siblings are okay somewhere else. So all those things are a whole lot of work to do. And lastly, when we talk about standing out or being the best, you know now, even Nigeria in general, whatever it is you want to call, Nigeria will always be at the top.
Women often share stories of mixed signals, love and frustration. But beyond the challenges, there's laughter, growth and lessons. Proof that even tough love can shape stronger relationships.
When I think about Americans, first of all, I think Americans are racist. I'm not permitted to use pidgin. Yes. Okay, I say honestly, they don't get sense. They don't get sense. If not for sense, they don't get. Because I will be okay. Imagine me as a Nigerian now. Person will chat me. No matter the whole thing you go tell me, I don't feel drop anything for you. So let's look at that aspect in terms of all this cybercrime or stuff like that.
Yeah, what I think about the whites, I think the whites are cool. Yeah, to me they are cool because I like their aesthetics. Their economy too is cool. And the individuals, I think they are racist though, because you see the whites always discriminating Nigerians, especially when we go out to their country. Most times we hear Nigerians are being bullied or maltreated. But then, currently, I think they are trying to blend in with Nigerian because they obviously need us. When it comes to music industry, the content and all that, sometimes you need Nigerian. If you want to conquer the Nigerian market, you need a Nigerian influencer. And that is bringing us close to them. These days, you see a lot of white men doing business with Nigerians. For example, we have Brain Jota, the last event he had with the whites, where he even influenced them to dancing with him, and they were going crazy with him. Like, it's something I didn't expect. When I saw the video, I was shocked. And at least we are actually doing well. Yeah, even though the whites are racist, we're actually conquering that part. And also, I like their system of government. Should I call it their system of government? But the way they are being governed, I like it. If you go to the white man's land, you notice majority of the places are very neat. I don't know if there are some places that are dirty. I've not been there before, but from what I see, if you check according to what we watch on TV, their environments are very, very clean. Schools, markets, very, very clean. And that's one thing I admire so much. Even the way they organize themselves, you can't see them shouting up and down around the streets and community, making noise, disturbing everybody. They are always organized. From what I've watched in movies, I've not been there before, but I've noticed they are always in a quiet environment, and that's a very nice thing. And one thing I don't like about them is that they are too exposed. You see a 15, 13 years old girl already having numerous boyfriends. Most times when I watch on interviews, street interviews, you'll be like, a guy can ask, what's your body count? And you see a 13 years old girl saying her body count is 20. Someone say, I don't know, it's too much. Like, why would a little girl be having such amount of body count? So it's to me, it's very, very bad, because you shouldn't let your child be that exposed. Imagine a child being exposed at that age. What would that child be when he or she is fully mature? Okay, would I date a celebrity? Of course, yes, I can date a celebrity.
No, I like a quiet life. I don't like everything to be open. So if I should date a celebrity, it even depends on how the celebrity lives his life. You can actually be a celebrity, but it does not expose relationship. So it depends. If he's a reserved person, yes. But if he's an open person, public person, no.
I'm already in the industry, and I can also date someone in the industry. Being a celebrity, I don't see it as any big deal. If you choose to keep your life private, you can actually do it. And if you choose to keep everything about you in public, you can do it. So I can date a celebrity. If I should date a celebrity, I think I would date
Davido. Davido. For sure.
I don't know. I feel it's this perfect gentleman. Like to me, like in my own fantasy.
I think I would date Kenachu, a footballer. Though he's a very young guy, but I don't know. I have this natural love that I cannot take away from him. So if I should date a celebrity, no other person, like around the world, no other person but Kenachu.
Like I understand like this. Like the way she should twerk in her videos. I like the way she should dance. And then she's pretty.
And also Brent Jota. I like him so much. Naturally, I like Brent Jota as well. Maybe it's because there are some things I want to establish as a content creator, but then I find that he's already doing them, so I relate with it so much, and that makes me love him a lot. So I think Brent Jota is another celebrity I would date. That's if I should pick someone from Nigeria. Talking about the celebrity I can never date, I will never date.
Portable. Wizkid. Just say Rema. I can't date Rema.
You know that one that is short. Only my spirit don't carry her, even though she's a very young. Is she young or old? My spirit doesn't carry her, so I can't marry that type for me personally.
Oh, why? Wizkid, I can never. I don't know. I don't just like this. I can never. Wizkid, never.
Even though they give me 200 million, I would never date Bella. He's one of the celebrities that I can never ever date. Reason because me, I am fire on my own, and him too is fire on his own. But then being fire is not a big deal. But for the fact that he's this kind of person that don't want to count, I'm not saying I know him too well, but from what I've been seeing online, he's this kind of person that you don't know and you don't want to come down to let other people teach you to know. You feel like since you got fame and money out of being stupid, you should continue being stupid, and you don't know that sometimes you need to adjust something. Maybe in a relationship, just for your relationship to stand, you need to adjust something, and then you want to keep on being that stupid. Like no one should talk to you about anything, no one should advise you, this is your lifestyle. I always see him repeat something like, this is my lifestyle, stop trying to calm me down, stop trying to calm me down. I can't date someone because I'll beat you. Provided I'm older than him, like a year older than him, I will beat him. If I walk into a scene and then I caught my husband cheating on me with another lady, I don't think I will not do anything. I will quietly walk away, because if you love me that much, you won't be cheating. But then I might not walk away out of the relationship. I would like to know why he did what he did, but I will simply walk away. I won't fight the girl, I won't fight him there, even if I should fight him, not in her presence, because me, I have steez. I have a lot of steez. So to protect my steez, number one, I'll first of all walk away, and then I can invite you, or you come and explain yourself. Why did you cheat on me with this girl?
I will not do anything actually. I'll just go inside the bedroom, look for the girl's property that will fit me, pick some of her things, go to the kitchen, pick some of their things, and move on with my life.
Mommy, are they fucking emotional? Like, so I think that's mad. So the person like me, I'm not strong for like emotional. I'll feel like they cry for that. But first, she might have a reason for cheating. I mean, say I have my own reason to break up. So we are equal there like that.
If I'm cool with my husband having a female bestie or my boyfriend, I'm not cool with that, because I'm your bestie. I should be your best friend. Why having a female bestie? What is a bestie? I see bestie as someone that you can confide in, someone that you can even tell the things you cannot tell your family. And that's how relationship is. You tell your boyfriend or your husband the things your family don't even know about you. For doing that already, we are besties. So why added another person to the picture? So if you should add another person to the picture, it means you're not really telling me everything. There's another person that is having maybe the full details than me, and I'm the only one that's supposed to have the secret, because if I fall, you fall. If you fall, I fall. So I won't want to expose your secret, because anything that is affecting you is also affecting you. So if you are keeping a secret, bestie, number one, I won't be secured. Not about you cheating on me with her, but you might tell her some things about me, some things that I confided in you and then told you about it. You might go and spill it to her because she's your best friend. So you should not have a female bestie in our marriage or our relationship. I should be your bestie. Would I date a gigolo, and why? Normally I cannot date a gigolo, but I would only date a gigolo if that gigolo is ready to change. I believe in second chance. I won't just give you myself because I know the consequences of being a gigolo. So if we started dating and I notice I can actually change you, then I can stay. But if I can't change you, I would leave after some time. I won't even stay long in the relationship, but it all boils down to I cannot date a gigolo if I don't know you. So I have to know you, that this thing, maybe you're doing it for a reason, or you chose to do it, and then are you willing to stop now or not? If you still enjoy that lifestyle, then you can go with yourself. Would I ever sell my body for money, and what circumstance?
As I take this school, I don't jam many circumstances, but I no sell my body. Do you understand? Instead, I hustle. You work, open business, find way to, that one should not come as the first thing on your mind. It will come definitely, but find way to get out of that situation.
The answer is no. I won't sell my body for money. I watched a movie where a lady sold her body for money. Her husband was jobless. Her husband's friend was making advances to her that she should come sleep with him, that he would give her husband the job. She wanted to consider it, but she felt like she was going to cheat on her husband. But then, days after this, she noticed her husband was not at peace. He would cry, drink, and all that. So she made her decision. Then she went to sacrifice herself. She gave her body, and then the guy gave her husband the job. One day, the husband found out, okay, she actually did it for you, but then he didn't even appreciate that she did it to save him from his mess. What he did was he chased her out of the house. He got married to another girl, and then him and the other girl became rich. They lived happily ever after, and he never returned to her. In a movie, he never returned to her. She grew old being single, regretting all days of her life. She blamed herself forever. So the thing is that movie alone taught me that not everything you did for people they will appreciate. If you notice is a thing that will not please you, then don't do it. You should check if it will please you, number one, or if it will please God. If it won't please you or please God, then I think you shouldn't do it, because if you do it for someone else, they might end up not appreciating you. So I would never sell myself for money, for myself, or for my family. I prefer to work. What physical features do I like in my man?
Listen, let's say call him Adam's apple. I like that thing die.
Backside, petite.
And he's really tall and dark. Even a short dark person, as long as you are dark, don't carry yellow pop on my side.
I don't really have anything that I fancy. I just look for the heart and attitude, behavior. If I should choose, this one, number one, it should be perfect. So people call it stamina, and some people call it yam leg. I've had people call it yam leg, so I don't like it. And the chest, number two, don't come and carry too much deep breast. Even though you gym, it should be normal. I don't like it too much for too small. It shouldn't be flat that you can measure your chest and your tummy at the same level, but it should just come out small and then not too big. And then you should also be at least a little bit hairy in your chest. And if you should have beards, you shouldn't be scattered. You should know, if you have a wide beard, you didn't create yourself, but you should know how to control it, how to take care of it to be at least in line, not all those wicked beards that will cover your face and make you look like a babu. No, I don't like it. So you should keep it clean.
It's a lady that tall, chocolates, not that short people, but just have normal body, cute.
So I think Nigerians are racist. No, Nigerians are not racist. I don't know if it's because sometimes we act like illiterate. The reason I say sometimes we act like illiterate is that other countries are protecting their countries, not allowing other people come into their country just like that. But we, should I say, our country is porous. We allow anyone and anything come into our country, and once they come in, we don't even chase them, we don't even disturb, we accept them. We just have a way of understanding, even though they have bad intention or good intention, we just have a way of accommodating people.
Partially, we have Christians, we have Muslims. If you look at the tradition of Muslims, they seem to be somehow racist, racial, I can call them racist because those of them who are, jihad, they are jihadists. And those of them who are Fulani headsmen and headswomen that are killing people, that's more or less racist. And terrorists, not only racists, terrorists, two things together.
Nigerians abroad likes to hide updates.
They want to go and make money and come back. The reason why they travel, they leave Nigeria to another country is because Nigerian economic is too bad. And they believe that when they travel out, they will make more money. Because Nigeria economy, the money in Nigeria is too low to compare with dollar. So they make dollar and euro come back to Nigeria. When they change it to become millions and billions of naira. So that is why they travel out to make money and come back to Nigeria.
Most of us don't have the money to go there, but they know something there. They don't want others to know because they feel like maybe if they put it out there, many people will have this idea and then everybody will start hopping on it. You notice things has been going on all this while in the social media. Things have been going on. People have been having different hack and means of making money, but they don't say it. It is now that some people are coming out to say it because of monetization. Because if you say it, people will rush to your video, they will watch, they will give you a watch view, they will give you everything, and then you also get monetized. So it's a win for you as well. That is why some people are coming out to say it. But I don't think if that option is not there, they will come out to say it. And it's mostly people that are in abroad that does that. So I think they hide updates. They don't spill the update, but it's good for them that they left the country to that place. Yeah, at least to get a better life because our economy is bad. So, but they should learn to at least share updates with some people. People are suffering. We don't want to sit there and watch people suffer every day. So that's just what I think about them.
Some are nice. Like my own family, 99% of them, they are nice. Most of them understand the pain we are going through in Nigeria. Why some on the other side that are not really nice, maybe like anytime you call them, they like if you really want to even check on them, they will think that they have come again with Nigeria problem. We understand that out there too is not easy for them because they have to pay bills. Unlike here in Nigeria, that if you need anything, you can run to your uncles, to your friends, to whoever around you to ask for help. But over there, you're on your own. So that's my usual experience with them, both positively and negatively. Most of them understand what we are going through in Nigeria, and when we call them at times for an assistance, they render. Why others, they're not even asking them for anything, just want to check on them. People stand busy, thinking, the normal thing from Nigeria now, they must come and ask for money.
So if I have the opportunity to japa, will I japa?
If I have the opportunity like now, I wish to leave Nigeria now.
I don't even want to japa like this. I don't want to japa. I feel like I should just have something that I'm doing that is putting food on my table. I stay in my small place and I'm living okay. That's just the main thing. Because many people has been jackparing from the country and then they come back with a negative result. Some will say they went through desert, some will say they were smuggling to another country, some they deported them. One or two issues, some they turned them to slave, they kidnap or something, or use them for ritual. If it should come naturally, like a right source, like I'm just there, the opportunity came, yeah, I can japa.
If I have opportunity to leave Nigeria, I will. Number one reason, there was one documentation I listened to online. One elderly man like that, he made a statement and I key to that word. He said if you are in Nigeria and you have what it takes for you to travel out and you don't seize up the opportunity, that person should get him or herself checked up in a psychiatric home. So when I listened to that statement, I sat down, I went over and over on it, and I discovered that what that elderly man said actually is true. Fine, everybody, it's not all of us that will travel out, but the ones that have the mind to go, they are not doing it just because of themselves. They are doing it because of their future, because of their children. Because some of us just look at it that, okay, because the government are not there for us, so let's seize up any opportunity for us to japa to the other country.
If I should japa, a place I would like to go, I would like to go to...
I love Canada. I love Canada economy. I love the way they live in Canada.
I don't really want to live my life outside country. But if I should go for a holiday or a vacation rather, I would like to go to Dubai. I don't really know why, but I love that place. From what I've been seeing on movies and magazines, I love Dubai. There's some places that I really want to visit in Dubai. So I would love to go to Dubai.
I'll stick with that UK because I know I have somebody there that I can stay with. And for one, if I go there, I want to establish myself, like learn more, explore, and mingle with people.
Okay, what do I think about people from other African countries? So we are all African. We kind of have this same character, but then I think some other African countries are still behind. I know people bash Nigeria, but guy, we are doing well. We are trying. Come to the industry. We are the top celebrities. Ghana always look for a way to compete with us, but we still do good. We do better than them. If it comes to dance, I saw a TikTok video that was trending one time. A little girl that was dancing, doing dance challenge, and she was just trending, having millions of views. And if you check this dance, this girl was not really dancing anything. Like a small 3-year-old Nigerian girl would beat that girl 10 times, and they were just hyping her. She was just like a messiah in Ghana. And they always come to compete with us. Even dance, what do they have that we don't have? But they will always look for a way to compete with the Nigerians. So I think other countries, they are trying their best to be there too. But I don't really know much about them. But Nigeria is better than every other African country, and that's on period. Okay, what race of people do I like the most? I love Chinese, but I think I love the white more.
I like the black and Chinese.
They have this rapid growth. They are usually the first hand information when it comes to technology development. So I think I like the white because I like to be in a place that it's well innovated. So I like the white very well.
For Chinese, I like watching Korean movies. So I like their language, the way they act, that kind of thing. I'm black. I just like black character.
What I think about UK or British people?
I don't know more about them. I've never seen anything about them. I only watched some of their movies. I like their class. I like the way they keep their environment. I like their space. It's very, very classy for me and very, very royal. That is what they're showing us some movie though. Because that's what I know about British people.
I don't really know much about them. I classify them as white generally.
I don't see them as money. Like the people that don't have, they are mentally, I don't know how to even put it. Like it's easy to wind them.
I've not really heard that much criticism from British people. I hear more of this from US, South Korea. I don't know much about the UK people. I don't know. But anywhere you go, many people that is not in Africa, they don't like Africa.
If I would date one, yes, I can date anyone.
I'm not choosy. I'm not choosy. I mean, if it's black, if it's white, as far as you are cute and you are okay, yeah.
Like I said, it's just your heart, your character, just about you, not about any circumstances surrounding you.
Definitely, I would like to get one. I'm tired of Nigerians. I'm tired of black people.
Only Nigeria. I want Nigerian men. I want them to look into my phone and tell me they love me.
So what I think about women that do BBL?
There's an effect for it. Maybe when they are getting older and all that, side effects will start showing up, which they won't be able to hold on to at their later age. So it is not advised for ladies especially to go and start doing BBL. What God has given you is okay.
I feel like BBL is just enjoyment for a meantime. Like once you do it, you are going to be very pretty and endowed and everything. But later, as time goes on, it's going to be very, very bad. See me now, I don't have anything, but I'm managing myself the way I am. I'll prefer you exercise and build your glutes instead of doing BBL because it has side effects later on. Ordinary people that have natural yansh during old age, their leg and back will pain them, talk less of BBL.
I don't think there's anything wrong. People that ladies that blow their breast big on their ass, big, using capsules and whatever. It attracts men. A lot of men it attracts, but there are some few men that doesn't give joy. It depends on what you want. So there's nothing wrong in that.
I'm saving my money for my own, so they look sexy. Most of them color.
In this our Gen Z, most girls love doing BBL. But BBL, for some of them is natural, but for me it's not natural because that is not what God gave you. You came natural, so you need to take yourself clean.
Well, it's their choice, but to me it's unnecessary. Why would you do BBL? Do you think God is stupid for creating you the way you are? Most people that do BBL are people that 1 or 2 times, maybe when they were growing, people tell them, see your nyash dry, see how you like and all those things. You see a lot of girls that also add weight. Those are the things they face. So people that are doing BBL, I think they just don't have confidence or good personal relationship with themselves. And I think their self-esteem is very, very low.
If the character is standard, forget about the ass is big or the breast is blown up, After all, I love fat breast. I love it big.
No, I cannot. Why will I? I cannot.
because he doesn't look normal. He's very abnormal.
If I have the opportunity, I would never do BBL.
No, I have the money, I will not do this. I just look at them in admiration. I don't like it. I don't want my yansh to burst by the end of the day, or my yansh should be removing water. Apart from that, anybody that wants to like me will like me the way I am. My boyfriend is not complaining.
I would rather use my money to go and buy wigs. Who is my favorite footballer? I have like 4 of them, but one is obviously the best out of them. I see him as the best. Number 1 is Ronaldo. He's actually the best. I didn't just give it to him, he earned it. Number 2 is Garnacho. I naturally like Garnacho, that's why he's there. Number 3, I like Victor Osimhen. I also like Victor Boniface. These 4 people are the people I love so much. They are my favorite footballer.
I love Kante. I just love him. Apart from the football aspects, the way he actually show love to humanity around him and his simple life. So all those characteristics is what, if everybody can have, at least the world will be a better place. Using your profession to impart life and add value to people's life is a nice thing.
Ronaldo first. I'm a Ronaldo fan, big one. Right from when he was in Man U, Madrid, Juve, I love that guy. They follow and go anywhere. Everywhere where he go, he's my favorite. Ronaldo, it's my guy.
My boss footballer now is Ronaldo.
And the fact that he works towards his goals, at that age, he's still hustling for gold. Some people they'll say I'm very popular, I'm good, you know. Actually, I both him and Messi. But in between, I feel like one is hard work, one is talent. I like hard work.
So I remember those days during the Okocha. Okocha has always been my favorite. Then when Nigeria was still popular in that field, Okocha has always been my favorite footballer. But now, because of business and marriage and family stuff, I don't have time for.
I'm going to Chelsea because of Garnacho. I'm leaving Man U. I used to be a Man U fan. So I'm leaving Man U because of Garnacho. You see,
Ronaldo works for his fame. He works for everything. He's somebody that you can look up to.
I love his skills. Even when he scores, I love the way he celebrates.